Hey everyone, Amber here. What's going on? As I'm sure you can see, I'm not quite in Japan yet, but I will be leaving this Thursday, June 7th for Seattle, stay the night, and then on Friday at noon, I get on the plane for Japan. I'll be arriving at 4 p.m. their time, 3 a.m. my time. Jet lag, here I come. So, anyway, I'll be giving you some basic information here over what I've been through over the last couple of weeks and what I expect over the next week and a half, 2 weeks, which will probably be the next time I'll be able to update. So, anyway, for starters, I tried out for the JET program, didn't get in, was really upset, but then I found out that there were actually a bunch of other programs that I could apply for, like Aon, Amity, which are pretty much the same thing. They're owned by the same company, but Aon teaches adults, Amity teaches children for the most part. And then there was also Interact and a couple others that I researched. So anyway, so I had it set up where I was going to be going to interview with all three of those, Aon, Amity, and Interact. Amity was my first interview. That was about a month and a half ago at this point, I think. They have you like apply online, and then they say, okay, we'd like you to come down for the group interview. We'll see how it goes, kind of thing. So then I went there, and then they do like this info session. You have to dress professionally, by the way, like suit, jacket is recommended. You don't have to do anything fancy with your hair. I just put mine up in a ponytail. So, you know, guys, of course, you know, ties, you know, look really professional. So, the group interview, it was started off with like an info session where I told you everything about Aon and Amity and the difference between them. So that was pretty cool. For some basic information, it was started by a guy who, he took like a bunch of English classes, and he thought, you know, he really knew English. He went to an English-speaking country, and he couldn't communicate with anyone. He didn't know why. He couldn't understand. So he did a lot of research, you know, got some funding, whatever, and then he started Aon, you know, for it really more focuses on conversational English rather than, you know, just memorize 50 words and we'll give you a test tomorrow kind of a thing. So it's really interesting the way that they work. You know, they showed us this really cool video, which apparently they're redoing, and this new group that's going over this time, we're going to be part of the video. So that'll be fun. So expect to see me in those videos if you're going to be applying. And so then after that, then we're put into groups of, I think it was like 5 or 6, and then we're given an order of when to come in. So group 1, group 2, group 3, and so on. So I was in group 1, so you know, I got it over with. That was nice because I was really nervous. Which, by the way, don't be nervous. It's pretty stress-free for the most part. So you're supposed to come in. You're expected to come in with an actual lesson plan. You know, laid out and everything. So, and then you are going to be presenting 5 minutes of your lesson plan, and your group mates will be your students in a way. So, so yeah, there was that. It's a little awkward, you know, because your students know English backwards and forwards. So, but you know, just be really high energy. That's what they're looking for. You know, really be interactive, you know, move around a lot, because if you're going for Amity, you know, you're going to be dealing with children. So they, you know, anywhere from, actually, believe this or not, they go anywhere from expecting mothers all the way through high school. So you'll be dealing with infants, you'll be dealing with infants and their mothers, you'll be dealing with small children, like, you know, 6, 7, 8, you know, whatever, and then you'll be dealing with high school students as well. So, so they need to know that you're going to be very high energy and, you know, lovable, and you're able to, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, then after that point, then they say, you know, if you get a call from us by 5 p.m., you know, you're in for the personal interview the next day. If not, thanks for coming, kind of a thing. I'm not going to go too far into what what's involved in the personal interview, because I'm sure there's a lot of things that Amity wants to be a surprise. So it's nothing, you know, expect the unexpected, but don't expect, you know, they're not going to make you do anything, you know, crazy or anything, you know. I mean, it's just, they ask a lot of personal questions. You know, they give you a lot of hypotheticals and stuff like that. So we're expecting that. It was a little bit longer than I was expecting. It was something like an hour, hour and a half, like I said, it was like a month and a half ago, so it might have even been 2 hours, but it was a little bit longer than what I was expecting. Again, dressed professionally. The people are very nice. Shiho was the one who interviewed me. She was very, very nice. She was very personable. During the group interview and like the info session and all that, she seemed very professional and very, but then, during the personal interview, I feel like she really, let her hair down. She was really, really nice. I really, really enjoyed spending time with her. So, anyway, getting off subject here. It was like a week later, if that, I got an email that said I was hired. I jumped up and down for joy. I was screaming. I think the whole town knew that I was hired, so that was awesome. And I was just graduating that year, so I was graduating in like 2 weeks. So it was a really exciting month for me. It was really exciting. So anyway, so I got hired, and then all of a sudden I became really busy. Like I had to buy all kinds of suits. I had to, get all this stuff prepared. I, got, a new iPod because mine was falling apart. So. They do expect you to have some financial stability, because you have to bring over, what was it? It was something like $600 US in cash and something like $1,500 US. I think it was $1,500 US in personal checks. The $600 in cash you have to get in yen, which equals out to something like 16,000 yen. I don't remember. I have a converter on my phone, on my iPod. That's what I'll be relying on for the most part. Anyway, so again, getting off track. I tend to ramble, so feel free to fast forward through any of this if you can. Anyway, so the next part was, I was really excited. I found out where I'll be teaching. I'll be teaching in a large city called Sendai. It's the capital of the Miyagi Prefecture. It's on like the northeast side of the island. It's not close to Hokkaido, but it's still a fair distance, but it's closer than Tokyo or any of that, or Kyoto for sure. Anyway, so it is an hour and 40-minute bullet train ride to Tokyo, so that'll be cool. They are pretty expensive though. It's like $100 for like a one-way ticket, $100 US for like a one-way ticket. So, but then they also have like the regular smaller trains for like $40 for a one-way ticket. It's just that it's like 6 hours. And it's not just because they're slower. I mean, the bullet train doesn't go speed of light or anything. It's just that, they are a little bit slower. But they also stop in everybody's backyard, so you stop at like every station, which is what makes it take like 6 hours long. So, but, I might just go at midnight and then just sleep on the whole train or something. I want to bring a friend with me though. We'll see. Anyway, so yeah, so there's that. So I'll be teaching in Sendai. I've done a lot of research on it. It seems really cool. I've already gotten letters from the teachers at Sendai. They seem really nice. I've heard from a lot of people. My parents knew people who used to live in Japan. They said, that they went to Sendai and people there were so nice, and all the research I've done and everything. Oh, by the way, expect, it's Japanese culture that when you like meet, coworkers and stuff, you're supposed to present them with a gift. Something that would be really cool. The best gifts for something like that is, something they can share. So like candy or something like that. So like I got, candy, I did some research and I found out what kind of candies we have that they don't. Like, something that was interesting was that they have M&Ms, but not the way that we have M&Ms. Their M&Ms are like orange flavored, and their Kit Kats are like green tea flavored. It's weird. So, but I mean, I'm really excited to try them out. That'll be exciting. But also something I found out is that in Japan, they have different kinds of candies in different areas. So where you can get this kind of candy in Tokyo, you can't get this kind of candy in, Sendai or Kyoto or Sapporo or anywhere else like that. And that's to promote tourism. So I think America could learn from that. Anyway, so I'm bringing over like regular M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, Twizzlers, because I know they really like strawberry. Strawberry seems to be a really popular flavor over there. I also got if you have anything that's like local candy, that would work great. Like we have a place here called Kilwins, and they have like these big lollipops that say Naples, Florida on them, which is where I'm from, by the way. So I got a couple of those, so I'll be giving those to them. So I'm really excited. And because I'm from Florida, I went to school in Orlando, home of the happiest place on earth, Disney World, yay! So, I also got the manager a t-shirt, and it's actually really cool because it says like the American original with like Mickey Mouse on it and stuff, so, it's really cool. Anyway, I am going way ahead of myself. I'm made a whole script for myself. I'm going off track with that. So, anyway, where do I go next? The first week that I arrive, I will be in a city called Osaka, and I'll be training for like a full week. They give us like a day off to like just travel around the city and just get used to things, and then we have like a week's worth of training, and it's like intense training. It's meant to get you used to the weeks that you're gonna have being a teacher, because like being a teacher, you're going to have a schedule. You're going to get to work at like 11 a.m. their time, and then obviously their time. You're going to be getting to work at like 11 a.m. and not being able to leave till like 8. So that's a long day, and so that's what training is supposed to be getting you ready for. So they really pack it in. They're not trying to torture you. They're just trying to get you used to a really busy schedule. So so there was that. So like because of that, I probably won't be able to post for the first, so there's that first week of training, and then I'll probably be settling in that first week in my apartment. Maybe I'll try to post something short when I first arrive at my apartment, just to like give you guys a quick overview of my apartment, which by the way, apparently a normal apartment in Japan is like 100 square feet, which to American standards is pretty small. But apparently in Sendai, the apartments that we get are very, very large. I've already seen a couple pictures from Grace, who's the other native English teacher that I'll be working with in Sendai. And apparently it's huge. So, well, huge for them. So, but it seems like a really good size. So, so I'm really excited for that. So maybe I'll try to do like a quick video just like so I can give you guys like a tour of my room and all that. So, anyway. That's all I can really think of for now. If I think of anything else, I'll probably just post like a block of text or something, but that's all I can really think of right now. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment, and I'll answer them as quickly and as well as I can. Don't ask me about Japanese customs or cultures just yet. Give me a couple weeks in Japan before you start asking me any kind of stuff like that. So, and if you guys have any questions about Japan while I'm in Japan, feel free to, email me, Facebook me if you're one of my friends, stuff like that. So, that's all I have for now, and I hate saying goodbye. So, for now, I will say this is Amber logging off. See you guys later.